Okay, fair warning, my bike is super dirty because I haven't used it since I lost my brake line and all my brake fluid because the cable was rubbing against the rim and it was a whole mess. I haven't used it. So I decided to get a new set of cables from Burley brand, and I'm going to replace the whole thing. I'm going to start with the clutch line. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of lube here so I can move this up and down. Okay, so my bike has two brackets that are holding the whole thing together. So I'm gonna remove this one and this one. One, two. Now it's loose. We're gonna pull it down so we can give the clutch line some slack. Oh my goodness. Oh, my hands. Look at this. Who manhandle this? Just kidding. But yeah. We're gonna use a 1/2 inch wrench for the bottom and a 9/16 for the top. Let me show you my cute wrench set. Wow. So 1/2 inch and 9/16. Let's do it. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to mention is that the instructions say that we should disconnect the battery. So I did that. That's it. I just wanted to let you know. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna give it as much slack as possible before we remove the lever. Believe me when I tell you that I tried to give my brake cable some slack. It didn't happen because this is extremely tight. Whoever worked on it before really made a mess. So I'm gonna try to still remove it even though it doesn't have any slack. Next, we're going to remove the snap ring, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna use my snap ring pliers. I will leave a link to everything that I'm using today in the description. So let's take that out. Once the snap ring is out, we're gonna take out this pin or barrel, whatever you want to call it, and take out the lever. Okay, so we're gonna push this pin up from the bottom, take it out, take out the lever. And as you can see, I am having some trouble because I did not have enough slack in the first place. And after a few minutes, I was able to get the cable out. So let's move on. What is in there? Anyway, I'm gonna push this barrel up, pin, take it out. Wow, it's been there for a while. Okay, and next I'm going to remove the clutch spring cover. Hopefully I won't have to mess with the foot peg because it's kind of close to the clutch cable in this bolt here. But I guess we'll find out. Oh, I'm using one of these. I cannot express how much I would love to have a garage. I removed all the screws and let's see. Oh, I bet there's gonna be a spider. Haha, no spider. Okay. We're here, so we're gonna clean that up. And fortunately, it's not leaking any oil. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in so you can see the next step. Oh, okay. we might as well just take this out now. This is what keeps everything together. Now we're gonna use a regular screwdriver and, well, a flat screwdriver, and loosen that up. We're going to bring this baby out. This is actually the opposite. Righty, it's not lefty loosey, righty tighty. This is the opposite way. Okay, so make sure none of the parts fall in there, because that's gonna be a whole nother thing. Okay, it's looking good. Okay. Yay, we got it out. Okay, now there's something in here called balls. So we're gonna need it has 3. It's out of this world, and we're gonna be careful when we take it out. Make sure we don't lose any of those so-called balls. Here we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my god, so clean. Okay, so we're gonna take this hook out of there, put this somewhere safe, and this one, we're going to turn it, push it, there we go. I hope you were able to see that. Okay, now hopefully we'll be able to, again, pardon this, let's see if we can loosen the clutch cable up a little bit. I'll give you a better angle. Okay, so I clearly need a new foot peg, but don't judge. One last tip I want to give you is that when you're removing this, make sure you're turning it to the left, and you're also turning the whole cable. That's why we did the top part first. You see how it's moving? Now we're going to do that with the whole cable. Yeah. And if your foot peg is somewhere different than mine, it'll probably be a lot easier. Oh, looks like here it comes. Nice. Okay, it's out. Wow, it's leaking. Okay, so now that we're here, I want to show you the difference between an effed up cable and a good one. You see all those marks? It's extremely tight. I can't even move it. And the new one from Burley brand, look at this beauty. Yes. So okay, so let's install the new one. Okay, so after we put it back in there, we're gonna start turning it. Oops. Slowly. I don't have enough space. It's gonna take me a minute, but be patient. Oh, before I keep turning this, I wanted to show you this little rubber part here. This and some, I guess, sealer is gonna help you from getting any oil leaks. Let's keep going. Okay, just a few more turns. Okay, the cable is in there. You need to pull it a little, do so. Now we're gonna do everything all over again. So here, turn. I'm gonna hold it from the bottom so you can see. Okay, there we go. Put it in there. Hook it. Turn it. This goes in there. Carefully align it here and there, and let's push it in without dropping anything. Oh, bingo. Okay, give you different angle. Okay, now
this fella is gonna go in there. Flathead screwdriver.
There we go. Make sure it's properly aligned. Going back to what I was saying, remember that this one, if you want to make it tighter, you have to turn it to the left. Okay, it's looking good. See, it's coming out.
This one is next. I'm going to align it. Perfect. Now we're gonna grab our clutch. Oh my god, look at this. Make sure this is in place. Oh my god. Okay.
There we go. Back to our clutch spring cover. Back in there. One down. 6 to go. Okay, now that the cable is installed, we're gonna grab the lever and this guy. We're going to slide it in there and put this guy back in. Okay, we're gonna give it some room and slide it in there. There we go. Hope you were able to see that. This back in here. Now I'm not gonna put the snap ring on just yet. I'm going to adjust the clutch. Come down here. We're gonna turn this by hand as much as we can until we can't do it anymore. I'm gonna start playing with the clutch. I'm gonna keep going. Now you can't see what I'm doing here, but let me show you up here. Okay, in here, you see how much room I have? So making it tighter, you see it's closing. See, it's closing. Okay, so I think that's too much. It is recommended to have it about 1/8 of an inch. That's still too much. More? Maybe less. Okay, so I think I'm happy with this. I'm going to put the snap, excuse me, I'm going to put the snap ring back in there. I'm going to put a little bit of lube in this new one just because we don't want it to start cracking. That's it, and it was not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, but that's okay. We did it. If you have any suggestions on how I could have done that better, let me know. Otherwise, that's it. I am not gonna do the brake line today, but that's what's coming up next. I will leave a link with all the tools that I used today. Thank you for watching. Bye.